At Home Ladder, what do you guys normally hear as some of the major pain points that landlords are going to be having with the larger property management companies?
Great question, Luke. The main things that we hear from landlords boil down to two main pain points, and that's around service and accountability. A lot of bigger property management companies have moved to what you call a departmentalization structure, where you essentially have somebody different handling every aspect of the management. So you have some appointed contact for lease renewals, somebody for maintenance, somebody for leasing. And as the landlord, that becomes very confusing because every time something comes up, you're not really sure who to talk to. And you don't have the ability to build a relationship. That's why at Home Ladder, we do it entirely different.
And relationships do matter in property management. We're dealing with people's homes. We're dealing with real estate investments, which are often big parts of people's portfolios. I think the personal approach is super important in this business. At Home Ladder, you're never going to talk to a call center. You're never going to deal with a phone tree or artificial intelligence chatbot. Really, we're going to be on a first-name basis with you, with your tenants, and with the vendors that we work with. I think this approach offers a lot of different benefits. I think the first and foremost one is efficiency, right? You're not going to have to repeat yourself to multiple people within the company. You're not going to have to explain the backstory on the property. We're going to know the history together. I think another thing is accountability. You're always going to have somebody that takes responsibility for solving the problems of both your tenants and yourself, and then it follows through till the end and make sure that we have resolution to it in the quickest and most efficient way possible.
Yeah, I completely agree. I'd say our model delivers on those. And another thing I would add to that is relationship building. I think with our model, the personal property manager, it gives us the opportunity to really build a relationship, not only with the investor, but also with their tenants and with the vendors that are servicing their property. So we know the story behind the investor's portfolio and what their goals are, and we can tailor our service toward those goals. So a big part of that relationship building also comes down to the tenants and resident retention. The investor is always going to have a greater return when we can keep that tenant in the home for 3, 4, 5 years. So building that relationship really helps to ensure that we can keep them long term and that they're happy in their household. And then lastly, I would say time savings. We save our landlords so much time by knowing their story and not making them repeat themselves. I know what their goals are, so I can cater my strategy to that and make recommendations that are based on their goals, not the standard operating procedures of our company. Don't let the big property management companies trick you into thinking the departmentalization structure is the best choice. It's not. Departmentalization puts profits before service, and that's not how we operate at Home Ladder.